Hello. Hey, y'all. We are back with another season of Motivation with me. We are officially in season 2. Shout out to everybody who listened to season 1. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I am forever grateful to you. I am forever grateful unto you. So, we are back again with season 2, and we have some really good topics for this season, and we may have a few guests. Huh? A few guests. I got something for y'all. But I wanted to start it off with something that I actually want to talk about in season 1, but I decided to hold off. And it's very important. It's self-esteem and social media. Now, we all have struggled with self-esteem issues at some point in our lives. Now, me personally, baby, let me tell you, I am fine and I love it and believe it. I am beautiful in my own skin and in my own right. So I have never struggled with my physical appearance as far as my body. Mentally, I've never struggled with my self-esteem, but some may know, some may not, that I was born with alopecia. So I have bald spots, huge ones, big ones, a lot of them. Just I just got two ginormous bald spots on the side of my head. So when I was a kid, I used to get teased. Yeah, bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the bag, gelled up, weaved up. Yeah, they used to tease me real bad when I was in elementary school, and I used to fight a lot. So my mama tried everything in the world to fix my alopecia, but nothing worked. So in my tender age of 30, I still have two humongous bald spots. And so as an adult, I used to always wear headbands to cover my bald spots. And it was, I can't remember the year exactly. I want to say it was about 2017, 2018. I was going to the New Perspective Development, NPD. Shout out to NPD. Shout out to Q, Brandon. Shout out to all of y'all. Kezzy, Professor Pete, all y'all. Shameless plug. Just had to throw that in there. I was going to their gala, and something in my head said, you know what? I had braids. Something said, you know what, girl, where are these bald spots out? Why do you keep hiding your bald spots? They there, sis. They ain't going nowhere. You can't wear headbands forever. People know they there. You might as well just go and wear them out. And I had braids, so I put my braids up in a high ponytail. Baby outfit was bomb and moving. I had on a skirt with a split, a little crop top, long sleeve. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. Bald spots and all. And I got so many compliments. And I posted on social media my testimony on my bald spots because I know how hard my mama worked. I know how much money she spent to quote unquote fix my bald spots. But I mean, at the end of the day, I have alopecia, which is a hair loss disease. So you can't do anything about it. I don't have any hair follicles. So I literally went to the event. Everybody loved my outfit, loved my hair. And it was funny on social media. Everybody was like, girl, we've been waiting for you to take them headbands off for the longest. And that was my what I had low self-esteem in was my bald spots. What people said, like insults and stuff, never really got to me. Like I talk about my own bald spots all the time because it started at a young age. So I was used to it. Like any type of bald spot comment people be having, especially when I have trolls, I'm like, seriously, that's the best you can come up with. Like I don't wake up every day with the same bald spots. Like I don't know they there. Like I don't buy half packs of hair. Hmm. Like I don't get two bundles instead of three. Oh, okay. Because I thought a hater said something. But we all have things that are a part of us that we have low self esteem in. And I just want you to know you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are amazing. And whatever you feel your flaw is will actually be your greatest strength. I thought my flaw was my bald spots, but my bald spots gave me the strength to actually get on social media and tell my testimony as a child growing up with alopecia. So pay attention. Whatever you because a lot of people let's talk about weight for a second. I'm surrounded by thick people. I come from a thick family. I'm fairly small because I take after my daddy's side, but my mom's side is thick. Thick, 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 thick. So I prefer thickness. Okay, I prefer thickness. I like women thick. Now, no, I'm not homosexual, but I do looks at women. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love me a big old donk. I'm 100% unfiltered. I'm gonna let y'all know. I do. I definitely be ass watching. So I love me a thick old woman. I don't do skinny. Give me something to look at. I ain't gonna touch it, but give me something to look at. So a lot of people struggle with weight. That is one of the biggest things that people struggle with is their weight. And sometimes even people that are skinny struggle with being skinny. They want to be bigger. But I always say be comfortable in your own skin. Now there are health reasons, of course. A lot of people do need to lose weight. You do want to be healthy, but don't look at other people and don't look at social media and compare yourself like I want to be that size. Like I had somebody tell me one time they wanted to be my size. No, Lord. No, Lord. Stay your size. I actually wish I was a little bit thicker. I love myself again. I'm fine. Look, let me tell you something. But I actually had somebody tell me that, and I was like, no, why would you want to be my size? It doesn't fit you, and you're beautiful the way you are. Don't want to be me. Don't want to be my size. Like, don't compare yourself to me. You are your own person. You are who God created. So I wanted to talk about that. And then before we get into the social media comparison, we are going to go to this. Okay, so it is the month of April, and April is the month of autism awareness as well as sexual assault awareness month. So, for these two things that we are bringing awareness to, I want you to rock your blue this month for autism awareness. Shout out to Tamika and Kai. Rep your blue for Kai. Hashtag rep your blue for Kai. Like I just said. We are wearing blue any day this month, and for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, we are going to wear teal. So wear your blue. It could be blue anything, even if you have to write rep your rep your blue for Kai Autism Awareness Month in a blue pen, anything, anything like that. Everything matters. Just like I do purple for Randy, where I have everybody wear purple on March 14th, which is the day my dad passed away. And it's also Sexual Assault Awareness Month. I am a survivor of 3 sexual assaults. So I would love it if everybody could wear something teal. You can send it to me. You can post it on social media and tag me at Elements of Me, hashtag Sexual Assault Awareness Month. We rocking teal and blue. We rocking teal and blue. We rocking teal and blue all month. All month. I can't never be serious, but I just want to share that, and it means a lot to me if you guys will do that. And these two things definitely mean a lot to me. I think we should bring awareness to everything that's going on in the world. And autism and sexual assault are two things that matter to me. Again, hashtag Rep Your Blue for Kai and hashtag Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Okay, so as I was saying, we were talking about social media comparison. Let me be the first to say I hate social media. I do not like social media. I don't like it. Everybody keep trying to get me to get a TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. I don't like it. That's why I'm so bad at marketing. It's like in my mind, I want my podcast to be great, but then it's like when it comes to social media marketing, I'm like, do I have to? Like, seriously, really? I don't want to do it. I don't want to get on social media. And I've never been a social media person, probably back when I was in college. But other than that, it's not really my thing. But what I do see is a lot of social media comparison. And I don't just see this in young people, I see it in people that are my age and even older than me. I see it in every generation. I see it in every generation. We see somebody on social media, we may see a model or we may see a famous person, and we're like, oh, I want to be that size. I want to look like that. I want to be this color. I want to be. You got people who light skin black and don't even want to be light skinned. You got people that are dark skinned black and don't even want to be dark skinned. Why? Baby, you got melanin. Okay. It don't matter how much you got melanin. If you light skinned, you don't aspire to be dark skinned. If you dark skinned, don't aspire to be light skinned. You are who God made you. Just because that person on social media looks a certain way does not mean that has to be you. And again, social media is not reality. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Social media is not reality. Okay, do you know how many filters people put on their photos? Do you know the truth behind social media? Baby, let me tell you something. I get on social media looking raggedy as hell. Raggedy, ratchet. Baby hairs ain't done. I dress like a tomboy, so I got on sweatpants and hoodies half the time. Hair don't be right, ain't no makeup on. I don't like wearing makeup. So you gonna take me as I am. Is what you're gonna do. Ain't putting no filter on it. You gonna get all this acne, these bald spots, everything. That's what you gonna get. Let me put that's what you gonna get. Did you hear the nail? Featuring the nails. I don't know how loud it is in the mic, so my bad. But I gotta throw the nails in there because that's literally what I'm doing to you is I'm talking to you with my hand and telling you, do not compare yourself to people on social media because that is going to mess with you mentally, emotionally, even physically. Even physically, because for one, you can either do one or two things. You can work yourself so hard to look like something that is not you and may not even be real that you hurt yourself, or you can literally be so depressed that you don't look that way to the point where you may sit and sleep all day, or you may eat too much, or you may do depressing things. You might not want to get up. It's so many, I'm not gonna talk about mental health because I did it in season one, and I want somebody to actually come on and talk about mental health. But you can get yourself into a deep depression trying to compare yourself to somebody else. Baby, be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable in your own skin. And then there's the topic of surgery that I will not touch on, but again, sometimes people do have to make changes for health reasons. I'm not against surgery. It's it's your choice, but I would prefer people do it. If you're going to do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because it's what you want. Don't do it because it's what you see. That's the part I don't agree with. I don't have a problem with surgery, but don't do it just because you see somebody got a big old butt. I'm just say ass. I'm sorry. I cuss a little bit. Okay, I cuss a lot of bit, but on here I'm gonna definitely do a little cussing. You see a big old ass on social media, and you like, "Ooh, I want that ass. I'm finna go get that ass. Let me go get surgery so I can have that ass." That might not be your ass to have. Okay, that might not be your ass to have. You might already have ass, and somebody like that ass. And you want somebody else's ass. So you go get surgery to get that. No, that's not doing it for the right reasons because you see somebody else got it. If you going to do it for yourself. And I just want to actually do a quick shout out that I didn't get to do during the commercial Talk Your Ish podcast with Whitney Savage, my close friend, and Mashonda. I love you both and I wish you much success on your podcast. And the reason why I'm shouting them out is because they actually did a live on Instagram and they were talking about this. And I think it's a very, very good topic. So I think everybody should watch that. It's again Talk Your Ish, TalkyoIsh, Talk Your Shit podcast. Ish. I gotta get used to saying ish because I want to say shit so bad. But but I had to throw that shameless plug in there. Y'all know I'm all for shouting people out, giving people their flowers. But again, work on your self-esteem because your self-esteem can affect you mentally and emotionally. And when your mental is affected, and I'm going to talk about that when it comes to the mind, but when your mental is affected, it affects everything else. When your mind is affected, it affects everything else. If your mind is not healthy, neither will your emotions be. Your physical starts to deteriorate and you literally go through a spiral if your mind is not healthy and everything starts in the mind. First of all, take a break from social media. Let me just put that out there. Take a break from social media. If you find yourself comparing yourself to people on social media, unfollow them. Take a break. Just take a mental break. I feel like everybody should take a mental break from social media. But again, that's a thing that I see in every generation. And not even just social media, just people in general in life. Don't compare yourself. God made you in his image. You are fine. You are bad. She bad. She bad. She bad. For my fellas, you are handsome. With your sexy self. Listen here, just fine. Okay, you sitting here trying to be something you ain't. Don't do just because you see a man buff got abs. No, you are fine just the way you are. Don't compare yourself because I'm an equal opportunity employer. I go for women and men. My advice applies to everybody. Unless I'm speaking on a sex, a s- by s- I'm not finna explain myself. Unless I'm speaking on a specific sex, then I'm everybody. Equal opportunity around here. So I want everybody to know again, like I said, you are beautiful. You are made in God's image, and I want you to be happy in your own skin. Okay, I want you to love yourself first, love God first, love yourself second, and everything else will follow. So, again, welcome to season 2, episode 1, and I will see you guys in the next. There I go with that. See you. You know what? I'm just gonna say that I'm tired of correcting myself. I will see y'all, talk to y'all, everything, all of that in the next episode. Bye.